the 5 in the game for Chicago. Curry kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Rose against Curry. Rose, no good. Lakers leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Ross with the slam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
The Bulls shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Noah with a screen for Rose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
So it's the Lakers now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Curry, here we go. Right side Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Been a couple of whirlwind years for Joel Embiid. Coming from Cameroon, had to learn a new culture, new cuisine, how to drive a car. Now he's a top pick, making millions of dollars a year. That's enough to make anybody's head spin. A lot to adjust to. With his fluidity and the natural gift he seems to have for the game, I get the feeling this young man is going to be just fine.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Embiid with a stress fracture in his back in March, a stress fracture in his foot in June. Clark, those kinds of injuries raise long-term concerns, especially when you're talking about a 7-footer with a very limited basketball resume.
Well, there's no denying that, Kevin. I mean, clearly, if you're a general manager and you're thinking about what are the prospects of this big, talented, highly gifted player going forward, and only time will tell if this is just an aberration or it's something that's going to be promised.
Looking to end the run. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles leading by 9. Embiid sets the pick for George. To the middle. Puts up the baby hook. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Curry's shot is off.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And Rose, wide open, he shoots. And finished off by Gasol.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Rose against Curry. To the inside. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 11 rebounds in the game. Heinrich passes to Rose. The dish to McDermott. To the wing right side. Gasol kicks to McDermott. 6 to shoot. Rose attacking.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. West is checked in for Nerlens Noel. Bryant comes in for George. Nash is subbed in for Steph Curry. Nash dishes to Ross. The drive by Bryant.
A lot of times when a great player hangs it up, they take some time to find themselves and just relax. But Kobe said last season that he wants to stay heavily involved in the NBA when his playing days are over. Not a huge surprise if you think about just how competitive he is.
Bryant hits them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line. You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the results you get right there.
And Clark, for Kobe in his post-playing career, you have to think he would like to stay involved with the Lakers on some level, given that he has spent his whole career, probably his most formative years with the organization.
You know, that could be true, Kevin, from a front office standpoint, but if he wants to try his hand at coaching, he might have to be open to moving around for a little bit.
Rose against Nash. McDermott with the screen for Rose. Off the screen, and the jumper falls for him. Rose has got 16 here in the second half.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Nash kicks to Bryant. Right side, Kobe. And that is good. Bryant's got 22 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's McDermott. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Noah. The feed to McDermott. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. Big step forward in the play of Terrence Ross last year, and you can see why fans are excited about his growth. He has the physical tools and skill set to become an elite wing player.
And with Ross, he said that he models himself a bit after Paul George and how he wants to continue to grow as a player.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah,
PG
nice
already being,
compliment.
that's a great compliment, already being looked to by some of the younger players in the league. And you're right, Kevin, not a bad guy to model your game after, because PG is an excellent two-way player.
Noel's checked in for the Lakers. Curry comes in for Steve Nash. Out left to the wing, Heinrich. That one rolling around and rims out. Lakers leading by 7. Curry with it. He feeds it to Kobe. West down low, working on Gasol. Curry wide open. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry. Well, the Bulls shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Rose attacking. Here's Gasol. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Rose.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Heinrich with it. Picked up by Kobe. McDermott passes to Noah. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Outside Bryant. Ross kicks to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
That doesn't go either for Rose.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Curry dishes to Noel.
2 minutes, 2
West inside. Covered by Noah. West kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Noah with a screen on Kobe. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Rose passes to Heinrich. They need this one. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Paul Gasol. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Noel sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Bryant. Right side, Kobe. Left side, West. Ross for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's now 7 points now for Terrence Ross.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And I think this win builds confidence for this year in the matchup. They take the first win of the season series, and that could play a factor the next time these two teams meet.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Kobe Bryant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Gasol with the steal.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And here comes Kobe. West dishes to Curry. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win.
David,